So again, welcome everyone for UNLV Graduate Admissions, Masters of Science in Quantitative Finance. So first, we're just going to talk a little bit about the admissions side, and then we'll go deeper into the Masters of Science in Quantitative Finance. So first and foremost, we like to touch on why grad school. So what we have found out is only 14% actually hold graduate and professional degrees. So going for that graduate degree, that professional degree, it does help you stand out, makes you more marketable when you are going for your career. So why UNLV? So if you may not be familiar with UNLV, we are a prestigious R1 ranking institution. We're one of only 131 universities to actually hold this ranking. We do currently have over 190 graduate degree and certificate programs, and this includes over 40 doctoral and professional programs. We are currently also the third most diverse university in the country. And then you can see some of our other rankings here. We do rank top 10 in social mobility. We're one of only 119 universities to have the community engagement classification. And then while being an R1 ranking institution and being regionally accredited, a lot of our programs do hold their own national rankings and accreditation, which you'll hear about in just a little bit. Some of the reasons why our grad students are going to grad school at UNLV, they do get to learn from nationally and internationally recognized faculty. We really want you to get a full experience while you're here at grad school, so not just sitting in the classroom. We want you out in the community, so you'll be able to partner and intern with local employers. You'll get to work in labs, research centers, libraries, and much more. We know our students are very non-traditional, so our classes, we have classes in the afternoon, evening, online classes, hybrid. We even have fully online programs. We'll touch on this a little bit later, but we do also offer graduate assistantships for our grad students to apply into. So again, giving you more of a hands-on experience while you're going for your grad degree with us. So for UNLV, we were founded in 1957. Currently, we have over 5,000 grad students. We have over 1,000 international students, and they're coming from well over 80 different countries. Okay. So paying for grad school. So first and foremost, this is just an estimate of what it may look like for you when you're looking to pay for your grad program. So for the 2005-2006 academic year, this could be for your annual tuition and fees, so going 2 semesters. If you're in-state, you're looking about close to $7,700. If you're out of state, you're looking at a little over $26,000. Now, this is based on a full-time student. So full-time for a grad student is 9 credits per semester. So if you are full-time for the fall and then full-time for the spring, this may be what you'd be looking at for your courses. Let's see. Okay, but we do want to help out any way we can with these costs. So one way is through graduate assistantships. We have graduate assistantships all over campus. So graduate assistantships means that the student is working while they are also studying on campus. So they can be research assistants, teaching. They may also be administrative assistants with a non-academic department. Regardless what type of GA you may be, you will still get the same package deal. So what a GA covers is you will get your full tuition covered up to 9 credits. If you are an out-of-state student, you will the GA will cover the out-of-state cost, so you won't have to worry about that. So really, you just have to pay any of the fees that are associated with those courses. On top of the tuition being covered, you will also get an annual stipend. This will depend on the type of GA you are, also the department. So it can vary anywhere between $17,000 and $22,000. On top of that, if you need to use the UNLV health insurance while you are a GA, we will also cover your health insurance. Now, keep in mind that if you enroll in 9 or more credits, you will automatically get hit with a health insurance charge. So if you do not need to use UNLV's health insurance, maybe you have your own health insurance with a job right now or a third-party company, whatever the case may be, you can always waive out of ours. So after you enroll in your classes, if you enroll in 9 or more credits, definitely check what those charges are. And if you are being charged health insurance and don't need it, go ahead and waive out of our health insurance. We also offer 5.7 million in awards. So this is through new and current scholarships. We have fellowships. There's a lot of awards. A lot of departments offer their own funding opportunities. So it's always good to keep in contact with your department. Make sure you're checking your Rebel Mail. That's how you will find out exactly what's going on around campus and if there is any funding opportunities for you. We also have the low cost of living and tuition. So there's a lot of different residency options around campus. We have residency both right on the UNLV campus, less than a mile, and even just all around the valley. You can also take advantage of the local discounts, tickets, and entertainment both on the campus and off.
So I know Lori talked a bit about graduate assistants. Just wanted to mention that the finance department at Lee Business School actually has quite a few GA positions available. Specifically, in that GA position, you'd be helping tutoring some of the financial literacy courses that undergrads are taking. So when it comes to funding, I think if you reach out to the finance department, they could really certainly look into getting you a GA position. But I also just wanted to mention that thanks to our generous donors at Lee Business School, we have specific scholarship opportunities for our undergrad and graduate students. So this is unique to our department and our college and for our students. So just something to take advantage of. So to be considered for these scholarships, all business students need to complete the Lee Business School Scholarship annually, and our application deadlines are it opens on December 1st and closes February 14th. And it's just something to take advantage of. I think last year we awarded over $900,000 in scholarships. So this is specific to business students.
Okay, so now we're going to touch on the grad student services that are available. So again, we don't want you to just go ahead and get your grad degree with us. We want to make it to where it's a full experience for you. So a few ways we do that is through the GPSA, or the Graduate and Professional Student Association. As soon as you become a student with UNLV, you're automatically part of the GPSA. So you get to take advantage of all that they do offer. So they have career support, workshops, and they do have locations just like this image on campus. We actually have 2 of them. This one in particular is on the 2nd floor of our library. So when you become a grad student, you will just go ahead and show them your grad rebel card, and then you get access to all the whiteboards, technology, computers, kitchen space. There's even rooms if you're maybe doing a project with your classmates and want to reserve a space just for that. You can go ahead and reserve the rooms in these locations as well. There's also the Grad Academy. So they help a little bit more with your professional and career development. And I'm going to show this slide. So these are not all of what they do offer, but just to give you an idea, all of what they have is completely free to grad students. So they have many different programs. Some of them are the Grad Rebel Advantage program, their boot camp. So if you're doing a thesis, dissertation, any kind of publications, maybe you just kind of are getting stuck on what to write. You can go ahead and go to these boot camps that are just for grad students for that purpose. They also have certifications. So while you are going for your degree in finance, maybe you're looking for a mentorship or research certification, you can get these certifications absolutely for free on top of your master's degree. Again, making you more marketable, more sought after. The workshops are more professional topics, so maybe helping you with finance. So just again, more professional development. And definitely check out the events. A lot of the events do offer funding opportunities. So again, keep track of your Rebel email. They will notify you of what's going on and what is available for you as a grad student.
So we have some fantastic library resources available to students. So we're fortunate enough to have Patrick Griffiths. He is our dedicated business librarian who is there to support you. So if you're working on a class research project or a professional paper or a thesis or dissertation research, if you need guidance, he's a perfect person to schedule an appointment with and connect with. He can really help you walk through the databases and article databases to locate specific information that you're looking for. And then also to mention, at Lee Business School, we have our own dedicated career and professional development office that offers personalized coaching to really just help you with various aspects of your career journey. So, if you want to work on your resume, CV, maybe you want to optimize your LinkedIn profile, they also do mock interviews and they host networking events with potential employers. And it's really nice too because they're located at Lee Business School. They really do organize industry specific career fairs, so I've seen them do one that's specifically for tech or one that's specifically for finance. So really just connecting you with the right employers so you're not walking into a huge event with, over 250 tables, which might be a little bit overwhelming. So they do a really good job of supporting you along your career journey.
Okay. And then just to note too, just like this event, we do have many other events you're more than welcome to take part in. A lot of our events are virtual. So another event you may want to check out is ones like our 201, where we dive a little bit deeper on those specific department requirements that you may have to submit with your application. And then just always looking out for those department specific events. We do also have different fairs and tabling events. So just keep a lookout, keep checking out our calendar to see if there's anything you might want to check out.
So that was some general information and resources, but we'll jump specifically into the Master of Science in Quantitative Finance, which is why most of you are here today. So thank you for joining us. Next slide, please. So, as Lori mentioned, each school sort of has their own accreditation. So, Lee Business School is AACSB accredited. That is the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. Only 5% of business programs worldwide are AACSB accredited, and we are one of them. So, this accreditation just really ensures that you're receiving a high quality education that is recognized globally. And then I know I mentioned this earlier, but we do have scholarship funds that are available to you to support you along your graduate journey as well. So, quantitative finance is a specialized area within finance that uses advanced mathematical, statistical, and computational techniques to analyze financial markets and manage investments. So, it's really just about applying quantitative methods to make informed financial decisions. So, one of the key aspects of that quantitative finance is portfolio optimization. So, this is where quants really use mathematical techniques to balance the trade off between risk and return. So, really just ensuring portfolios are structured for maximum capacity. And then another crucial area of that is risk management. So you're using advanced models to anticipate and mitigate potential financial losses. So our program really does emphasize the latest finance knowledge, especially in data-driven model-based analysis. So we help students acquire the expertise in advanced statistical and econometric tools, so really just preparing you for the career that you might get after you complete this degree. Our program is all about staying ahead. So, with the curriculum, it's constantly evolving, and that is because they want to bring in the latest approaches to quantitative finance. So, really just giving you the skills to tackle the future of finance with confidence. For those of you that are interested in earning that CFA designation, Certified Financial Analysis, our program really aligns with CFA certification prep. So, really just setting you up for that qualification. That's really just known to boost your career potential and open doors to higher earning opportunities. And then our faculty aren't just professors, they're not just there to teach you, but they really are industry experts and active researchers. So you'll be learning directly from PhD faculty. The finance department also does a really good job of bringing in external professors so that you can, hear from different professors of different universities. and this program is highly ranked. It's affordable and it's also STEM designated. So you can earn your degree in just 12 months. So you're really just looking at an investment that's efficient, cost effective, and recognized for the quality. And for those of you who might want a bit more, we do offer a dual degree. So you could pursue a dual degree in MBA and MSQF. And that's really just a unique track designed to give you both the strategic and technical finance skills you'll need to take on leadership roles, both on the sides of finance. So I mentioned this a little bit, but our quantitative finance program is designed as a 30 credit program. So really a bit of a fast paced program because you can complete it in as little as 12 months, so 1 year. So this means it's just a little bit faster, but I also know that if you want to take it a little bit slower, that is something the graduate coordinator can work with you also. And then we do know that flexibility is key, so our courses are scheduled primarily in the late afternoon or early evening, meaning just once or twice a week. Those classes are offered in person, but they're really set up for working professionals in mind. So a lot of the classes are offered after 5:30 p.m. Just a bit of an overview of the curriculum so you could really see the courses that you're diving into and where the credits are allocated. So it really just does a great job of providing a strong foundation in both theory and practical applications. So you're completing 15 credits in the following areas. Those are the 15 credits that every student in that program takes. But then you can also tailor your learning to your career goals. So you'll choose 12 credits from a selection of electives or other advisor approved courses. So this flexibility really allows you to delve deeper into the areas of interest and really custom this to your skill set. And then the program finishes with a capstone, which is FinQ 773. And this is a 3 credit capstone course, really just providing you a hands on opportunity to apply everything you've learned in a practical project, giving you real world experience. I'll also mention that you could also use a capstone, as something that you could add to your portfolio when you're applying to jobs, especially in the finance area.
Now we're going to talk about how to apply to the program. So for this program, they do only admit in the fall. So if you may be an international student, May 1st is when you would need to get your application and documents submitted by. If you're a domestic student, you're looking at June 1st. You will have to do a GRE or a GMAT for this test. Make sure you're, using the practice materials, the practice test. Definitely take your time with this. You will also have a statement of intent. So again, with all these materials, make sure you're starting now, take a peek at it. You still have plenty of time to get everything in for the fall. So utilize those materials, look at what you have to do, start writing your personal statement if needed, take different drafts. So definitely start early. Once you get everything all set, you can actually start your application right in the Grad Rebel Gateway. So if you are an in-state student, so a Nevada resident, or if you are a current UNLV student, you'll apply right through the Grad Rebel Gateway. If you are an international student or out-of-state student, you will use the portal called CAS. Now, if you do have to use CAS, so if you're an international student or out-of-state student and you're applying through the CAS portal, please keep in mind that you'll still apply, submit all of your documents through that portal, and then probably within about a week, your documents and application will move over into the Grad Rebel Gateway. Once that happens, you will be notified with your login information. And when you log into the Gateway portal, that's where you'll be able to view the status of your application. You'll be able to view the decision letter once a decision is made. You can apply for graduate assistantships, scholarships, and much more within that portal. So just depending on what your situation is, will be if you apply in the Gateway portal directly or if you have to apply through CAS. Now the application fee is $95 for international students or $60 for domestic students. But again, just keep in mind of that deadline that we discussed.
I wanted to specifically go over the program requirements for the Master of Science in Quantitative Finance. But again, this is a lot of information. So if you have any questions, we're happy to answer them at the end, or you can schedule an appointment with us. And we could sort of go into your specific situation and questions that you may have that are personal to you. But this program does require a bachelor's degree from an accredited 4-year institution in the United States or an approved equivalent. They do want a minimum GPA of 3.0 for your bachelor's degree. They do want transcripts, so you can upload your unofficial transcripts, but by the time you're admitted, we do need your official transcripts. If you're an international student, they will need proof of English proficiency. And Lori did touch on this, but this program does require an official result of the GMAT or GRE test. However, you could qualify for a waiver based on having a 3.5 GPA. I know it says 3.25 accounting GPA. That is not correct. It's 3.5 GPA from an AACSB accredited institution. So if you have a GPA above 3.5, I highly encourage you to email your transcripts to the coordinator for this program to see if you can get that requirement waived. They do want a bit of prerequisite coursework. So they do want to see that you've successfully earned a B or better in the equivalent following courses. And this is just so that you have sort of a foundation for information that they're teaching the program that is going to build on itself. So introductory finance, introductory financial accounting, introductory economics, introductory stats, and then some mathematical economics. Those prefixes that are on the slide are specific to UNLV if you went to a different institution and you're not sure if maybe a class that you took is equivalent to the following. Again, you can email your transcripts to the coordinator and he can let you know which ones you've fulfilled, if you have fulfilled any, and if he recommends you take any classes before you start the program. But I also did want to mention that you can apply for this program before any of those courses are met. You could actually receive admission into this program if you haven't met any of these equivalent courses. In your first semester of the program, he will just set up your schedule so that you're taking these classes first. So that could extend the amount of time it takes to complete the program. I also, I know we talked a bit about resources earlier, but just really wanted to talk about sort of how we're here to support you along the way and sort of the aspects of the program that are outside the classroom and outside of the curriculum. So at UNLV, we're really committed to supporting your career and professional development. So we have a few different opportunities to take advantage of outside the classroom. So we have a Lee speaker series and seminar. We have student organizations. If you want to go on a business or company visit, case and team competitions, if you want to travel internationally, these are all opportunities that you could take advantage of. So we have a Lee Speakers and Seminar, which feature presentations from industry experts and research professionals. So really just providing you with insights into the latest trends and developments in business. So last April, we had the former CEO of Wynn Resorts. This November, actually next week, we have the general manager of Nike coming to talk about his experience. And then, like I mentioned earlier, we have seminars with professors from different institutions to talk about their research and maybe the latest trends. So, really, just opportunities to hear from other people. And then we have quite a variety of different student organizations that you can get involved with as well. I know finance has a finance club, so I think it's yeah, FMA. FMA is the title of it, so Financial Management Association. So really, they help you get connected with employers. They might set up, a networking opportunity or a speaker series, or they might get tickets for something. So really, just in your pool of individuals of where you want to go. And then those student organizations also have the ability to host events. So, some more laid back events like karaoke, bowling, hiking, just outings to de stress outside the classroom, but also connect with your peers. We also schedule business and company visits. So, local businesses and companies really in the Las Vegas area. So, taking advantage of our geographical location. So, we visited Area 15 and that was a hard hat tour. So, before it was even open, we've gone to the Golden Knights Arena, Allegiant Stadium, really just to learn more about that business, but also how it operates. And then if you do want to travel abroad, you could take the International Summer Trip course offered in the summer. It's usually in June or July, and it could count to 3 credits towards your elective requirement. So 2 summers ago, they went to Italy, and then I know this summer they're talking about either going to Morocco or Chile, I believe. And I know that was a lot of information. We're happy to answer your questions, but this first link on that slide is really a one-stop shop page. It should answer a majority of your questions, probably 95% of them. It has the admission requirements that we just spoke about. It has a career outcomes, maybe companies that have recently hired students from this program. It has testimonials, it has videos. So really that is your one-stop shop page for everything that you need to know to be successful in this program and also apply. And then I know that second link, Lori's team also has a really good frequently asked questions page, which also does a great job of answering questions while you're applying to the programs. And in case you want to reach out to us, here is our contact information. Mine is specifically the one in the middle if you have questions about department requirements, or maybe you just want some one on one advice on when you should apply. I'm happy to schedule a one on one meeting with you or even connect you with the graduate coordinator if you have questions about the curriculum or internship opportunities or graduate assistantships. I can assist you.